Here's a piece of rosewood. Now this is rosewood from Belize. Very hard wood. I mean, it's heavy, but we've got 3 coats of Waterlox on here, and again, you can still see some sanding marks. Not a plastic film, just the wood itself. Now, if this is too shiny, we can apply a coat of the satin finish. Now, this is sealer finish that was only applied yesterday, so it's going to be extremely shiny for a couple days. Dulls down to a nice medium sheen. Man, you would ruin this with polyurethane. Look at that. And again, I know there's sanding marks in there. We'll have a piece, we'll show a properly sanded and finished piece, but we wanted to show the fact that Waterlox does not build up, does not obscure the beauty of the wood, but mainly the fact that Waterlox does not have to be sanded. It's an oil hardening oil. It sticks to itself without any sanding. So if Waterlox is the first choice on wood floors when a home is built new, those floors will never, ever, ever have to be sanded again. Now, if you had a 60-pound dog and he, digs on the floor and scratches the wood, I mean, it's not bulletproof, it's not an epoxy, but it's a nice looking finish. And speaking of dog owners, Waterlox is pretty much the #1 choice. Anyone who uses Waterlox and has dogs, they will never, ever choose a poly again. I can guarantee that. If you are not satisfied with the performance of Waterlox, for whatever reason, you'll be wrong. But if you make that decision in your mind that you want to try something different, all you have to do is clean the Waterlox coated surface and apply any finish of your choice. So give Waterlox a try. Even if it was just the first coat, it will pop out the natural color of the wood, the natural patina. We can see here with this, here's the wood unfinished, and then look at the Waterlox just bringing that color out. And even if we put a poly on top of this, it would still be more beautiful than a poly system because you've got the Waterlox and you've popped the color. But then when we put the poly on top, of course it's a step down, but you can. Polyurethane will stick to this. A lot of times we'll use Waterlox as a pre-sealer on woods, especially like the rosewood. Polyurethane would not stick to this on its own. We need something like the Waterlox as a first coat. It's a tung oil finish. It's a hardening tung oil. It's polymerized, so it's a resin finish. So it's going to stick like nothing else. So if you were going to coat exotic wood like Brazilian cherry, ipe, Brazilian walnut, be sure to use Waterlox as the first tie coat. I would generally recommend going with a full Waterlox system, but still a Waterlox based wood floor finishing system is preferable to an all poly system in every case.